Is my voice coming through? Can anybody hear me? Okay. Seems like we have a little bit of lag from my voice coming out and it actually coming out of the speaker here at my place. All right. Here's my desktop, all nice and pretty. This is the game I am going to start off playing tonight. Um, it's in alpha phase, which means it's still buggy as hell. However, it is one of the most interesting games I've seen in a long time. They're trying to do something very difficult to do, and they're building it from the ground up. So it's taken a while to even get this far, but I think it has a lot of potential. We're going to visit the Persistent Universe. I don't have any friends on right now, so we'll just go visit location. Oh, it takes a little while to load in, and this is on a solid state drive. If you were using regular hard disk drive, this would take even longer. The game itself actually suggests that you use solid state. And of course, before I started streaming, there was a patch update, so who knows how well this is going to go. I do have some other games that I could start streaming if things don't go as planned, but we will see. Of course, it's going to take even longer to load since I'm trying to show people. Oh, hey, we loaded in. All right. Waking up in a room. I'm gonna get out of bed. Now, this game is so interesting because there are so many different things you can interact with. Here's the bathroom. It's the first thing I did when I first started this game. Space toilet and toilet paper. Alright. So let me start with welcome to New Babbage. This is the hotel where players that don't log off in their ship will start at, depending on what planet they decide to start the game on. There are, I believe, 4 planets right now on which you can start, and then a few other planetoids that exist in this current solar system, but they will be adding a lot more systems in the coming days. They have recently hired a studio to start developing their new star systems that they're planning to put in. So, yeah, they have a studio in Montreal that's just working on new systems, and I can't wait to have more places to go explore. This is our lobby. It is very strange to not see people just standing on top of chairs for a change, so that makes me very uncomfortable. Not seeing anybody in chat. I do have it up if anybody wants to say hi. I probably won't be replying in the chat since that's going to require me to move around my desktop, but I can see it. These are the trams. This is how you get around the city. Here's a little map of the city showing you different places like the spaceport, the Commons, which is basically a big mall, the Expo Center, and where we are now, which is the Aspire Grand. We are going to head to the spaceport because I'm sure you're all dying to go to space. Also, are you guys hearing any of the game sounds? Because it does not look like it. It appears my chat might not be working correctly, so I'm going to see about fixing that in just a moment and see if I can make sure the game sound is running as well. So bear with me for a moment. Okay, give me a moment. I'm going to have to Alt-Tab back to my desktop and figure this out real quick. I'm sorry about this again. Like I said, it is my first stream, and there's bound to be some issues here and there. I will get it figured out. Oh, come on. There we go with the game capture. Ah. Here, I'll let you guys look at the game now, so you can at least have something nice to look at. Oh. Did not expect the chat to be having issues. Either that or my boyfriend just doesn't know how to use the chat, one of the two. So if anybody else is out there and sends a message, I'd appreciate that. Of course, it looks like only I am in the chat. Hmm. Okay. I may... Ah, Governor. I'm just messing things up even more, it seems like. Believe it or not, I did a lot of work to try and set this up beforehand. Okay. Nope. Still having trouble figuring this out. Back to my desktop. Okay, let's see here. Well, at the very least, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back up here. Still working on it. This should not have taken almost 20 minutes without me still knowing what's going on. Still not knowing what's going on anyway. Okay, that looks like I may have gotten the sound working. Okay, that looks like I may have gotten the sound working. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. Here we go. Okay, I think things are working right now. If anybody else notices an issue, please let me know so I can fix it. Alright, first thing is, before I die, I am going to need to grab some food and water, as indicated by the icons on the bottom left corner. Before I can eat or drink anything, I need to take off my helmet, which I know makes sense, right? Now, here's me without my helmet and my cool little mohawk. Alright. Let's start by getting some water.
Just go. Stop looking and go.
Be sure to explore all New Lavish has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Gotta get rid of my trash.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Lavish's renowned promenade.
Okay, there we go.
Looking for a good time?
Buy a nutrition bar.
Only a quick ride on the metro.
Go. Just go. Stop looking and go.
Put our helmet back on. Don't want to go out into space without your helmet on.
All of Microtech's latest offerings. Remember, your belongings belong to you.
Looks like we are having a slight bit of lag because he did not put his helmet back on. There we go.
Microtech.
Go.
The Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology.
Well, I'll go ahead and buy an extra one of
What?
these in case we need it later. Stow it in our backpack. Grab another one of these nutrition bars to take
From
with
all of the
us.
Padawan residents, welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Roast chicken, not bad. No. Ah. There we go.
Tired of travel? Why not rest?
Now, I put those in my personal inventory, so later, if I'm out in space and need to eat or drink, I should be able to access it. Oh, there, it's showing my water. Oh, there we go. Okay. Took a second to update. We're having a little lag.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch of all personal items.
Alright, now for the fun part. The part that I know you are all dying to see. Unfortunately, since I started this game relatively recently,
The Empire's leader in cutting-edge
I
technology,
have one ship.
where
I have one
creative
ship and I have a ground
innovation
vehicle.
meets innovative creativity.
So we are going to show you the RSI Aurora MR.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gate sizes, please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
Hangar 3. I might see if I can find anybody online who has access to a Origin 890 Jump Mega Yacht and give you guys a little tour. Ah crap, I already forgot what hangar I was. I think it was 3. Yeah, okay. These elevators are kind of strange as they seem to be omnidirectional. Here is my magnificent starfighter. This is one of the cheaper starter ships. I think I paid $45 for this, and that allowed me to have access to the game, and that'll probably be all the money I spend on this game. Most of the ships can be bought in-game with a delay of, say, a patch. If you pay real money for the ship, you'll have first access to it, but about a patch later, they're going to add it in for anybody to buy with in-game currency as well. Alright, so let me start up my ship.
Welcome to the pod space industry. Enjoy the ride. System check.
So this is our ship. You can look around the cockpit and interact with different parts of the ship and do different things. This would shut off power. See? Yep, you do not want to do that while you're flying, by the way. At least not in atmosphere,
Welcome to the pod space
with gravity and all.
Enjoy the ride. System check.
We got your quantum drive and engines over here. This will open the ship exterior or unlock it, obviously. I mean, it's self-explanatory. Okay, well, that looks like all the amazing things we can do on this ship. You can actually, these little panels can actually be changed to display, you know, different things depending on what you want to be able to look at. I haven't messed with them a lot, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and contact the landing services so they will open up and let us leave.
You are clear to launch.
And while they're taking forever to open the bay doors, we'll go into our Mobi-Glass and pick up a boring little contract. We are going to the personal tab and we're going to do a Luminalia present delivery. Now, usually these personal tabs can have missions that are illegal or could get you in trouble. This is not one of them. It is just like a general delivery mission, except we're picking up Christmas presents and delivering them to other people. Alright, so it looks like the bay door is open. Gonna open up my map and see where we need to go. This will give you a holographic view of the Stanton system, which is the only solar system available in the game currently, but there, as I said earlier, there will be more. This is kind of a brief overview. You got different areas, hidden stations, planets, moons, all sorts of things to go explore. Apparently you can't just, well, maybe you can. Nope, you can't set a route to the sun. Someday, maybe. Someday. Hi, I just noticed in chat. Yay, somebody's here. You know, besides the boyfriend who is being forced to watch this as well, whether he likes it or not. Also, I'll be honest, I am not planning on just streaming this one game all night. While I think it's quite fun, I have a feeling a lot of you might get bored over time, so. Alright, right here shows us where we need to go to pick up our Christmas present. Oh, hi Andy. Nice to see you. You totally missed the rough beginning to the stream, I hope, where I couldn't figure out how to make sound come out. Alright, let's take off here. We're gonna hit spacebar to engage our upward thruster, and then we're gonna go forward. Now, in order to get into space, we're gonna go. Just aim up and head out of the out of the atmosphere.
Thank you.
I probably should have put fuel in this before I left station, but you know what, we'll make it. Or it's not going to be the first time I ran out of fuel and crash landed a spaceship. Now we can actually increase the throttle on the left here by rolling the mouse button up. The higher you go, the harder it is to steer the ship if necessary. You never want it to go past that white bar. Well, you don't want it to go past the white bar if you want to be able to steer worth a crap. Right now, since I'm just heading straight, figure might as well get off this planet as fast as I can. A view of the outside of the ship. It's me in the cockpit. I'm gonna lower my thruster here. Alright. Going to spool up our hyperdrive. And then point directly at the planet, like a crazy person. It's the quickest way to travel to the other side of the planet. Now we're going to head towards this location, pick up some packages, and deliver them to some needy children. Or adults, I'm not sure which. Now, I kind of like that you can travel anywhere in this star system without a loading screen. You can fly off a planet, fly all the way across the universe, and then fly directly down to the surface and go to any of the locations, or even just explore the planet. I can see it being a little tedious having to land and take off. I get that, but it's not too bad. It's pretty immersive, and I'm a space nerd, so obviously I'm loving this. But my finger is starting to cramp pressing the W key, so we're gonna put on cruise control and let it keep going. Just remember when you put cruise control on, because it's not uncommon for somebody to smack into the side of a space station or the planet itself and blow up. Not saying I've done that the first time I played this game or anything. Now I could speed things up like I mentioned earlier by rolling the mouse wheel and increasing the throttle. But we kind of lose the mobility that this ship has. Gonna activate my landing gear by pressing the N key.
Landing gear deployed.
See the outside of the ship. See, I got little leggies. Let's drop the throttle back. We're getting a little closer. You can kind of see the landing pad and the place I'm going to up ahead amongst those trees. They just recently updated some of the biological shaders in the game and made the planets themselves look amazing. I mean, they looked amazing before, but it's even better now. Okay, nobody make fun of my landing. I'd like to see any of you fly a spaceship. And if you do fly a spaceship, then you probably shouldn't be watching my channel, because that's way cooler than I am. Now, you could just land on the surface. I am fancy, so I like landing on the pads here.
Landing complete.
Woo, touchdown. Alright, I'm going to turn off the ship's engines and weapons system to make it a little harder to spot me if somebody wants to come and blow me up. But that's going to leave my shields powered on, so if I do take a hit, hopefully I'll survive it. I learned that the hard way doing my first trade run, and lost quite a bit of money. I like the way this door functions. You could actually enter on either side of this ship, which is one of the few ships that has doors on both sides of the cockpit, but it's neat. Alright, do not come out on the surface of a planet without your helmet, or in space, or you will die. Certain planets have different environments. This one is a fairly cold planet, but it's actually survivable without special armor. There are other planets that require special armor in order to survive more than, say, 15 minutes, and some are less than 20 seconds. So you definitely want to make sure that you are prepared. Pretty sure that building just jumped out of nowhere. Am I right? Of course this game is going to be oddly glitchy You know, since I'm streaming and everything. Anyway. Alright. Airlock. Swear this game has it out for me today. Where are these packages? I think you're lying to me. They are not down there. Oh, there's one over there. Like I said, this game is in alpha and it still has some bugs. Um, but it's quite an ambitious game and I'm liking what they are doing. It has a lot of potential. I would show the cool new tractor beam and they add it to the handheld multi-tool, but they have to fix it so that you can use it in these no fighting zones, and they have not done that yet. Which is probably the most ridiculous thing I've dealt with in this game so far, because come on, this is exactly where you would want to use it. God. Oh! Yay, I found one of the packages. They're not usually that difficult to find. Usually your little HUD icons literally take you right to it. I don't know why it's hating me today. I mean, it's kind of the day I've been having, or really, you know, to be fair, this last week. Not sure who all is watching this stream right now. I have several friends who are supposed to be here. But recently, my mother was confirmed positive for COVID. She is doing all right, all things considering. Not saying she's having a great time of it, but she is surviving. And this morning I woke up to find out that my dad had to take her to the hospital and obviously thought the worst. But it is unrelated to her COVID. She has some intestinal issues that she has been dealing with for as long as I can remember. And it was flaring up, and I guess she was in such pain that she had no choice but to go on to the hospital. I haven't really heard from her, but that's probably because she's sleeping. But she's all right. It's just been kind of a stressful several days. I've kind of had to take over things here at the house, and then also, you know, take care of her and my father because he's sick as well. So lots of housework and dishes and cooking for people and cleaning to keep this from spreading to everybody else in the household. I was actually worried I was going to be late for my own stream trying to get everything ready, but I made it. I still feel like this is lying to me. We'll see. I feel like, why are my chats not showing up? That is strange. Gonna take these presents, buddy, don't mind me. I'm not
They're Christmas presents.
I'm not stealing anything, I promise. Come back when you're asleep. Yeah, everybody wants to message me when I'm streaming. Nobody ever wants to talk when I'm not busy. Probably had to pick like the most boring mission type to show you guys, but to be fair, I haven't done combat in this game yet, and that's not my strong suit, so, you know, next time. Next time, I will wait to do combat, and the next stream, I will do it for my first time, and you can all watch me fail miserably. That should be enjoyable. You know, I don't take enough time to appreciate the beauty of this universe. This is where you could buy or sell commodities that you can transport in your ship, and you know, one of the ways of making money. I'm not super great at this, but I have done it a few times, but it doesn't look like they want to sell me anything. Racist. Okay. It's apparently a bouncy box. I'm wondering if I somehow got into a server by myself, because I'm not seeing anybody chatting or doing much of anything. I'm alone in the universe. First.
Yukon over there.
I don't know why you're having trouble with your chat. You're just strange. Andy's not having trouble with his chat. I don't know if anybody else is here, but Andy figured it out.
Okay, users in chat broadcast from Alex. And then operator and here. And Miss Linty and
Right. Turn back on my engine and my shields, or my weapons. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take off. Put down our or call up our landing gear.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, even Andy's calling you out about not being able to figure out the chat. And it's not like it took me 20 minutes to figure out how to get sound to come through my stream or anything, so. Let's see where we gotta drop things off. Let's go to the moon Calliope first. Put my little diamond icon to show me where I need to go. Set route. Check fuel consumption. Yes, I would be fine. Alright, now we follow the little green line on our radar to line up. And now we spool up our drive. Gotta wait to exit the atmosphere before we can actually jump, but guys think he's on the Twitch homepage on my channel. I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, I'm not super Twitch savvy yet. Oh, I can jump.
Throttle drive.
Watch, this is gonna be one of the times I smash into the planet. No, okay, we're good. Now, if I didn't mind taking forever, I could literally just fly straight down there, but I am gonna activate my quantum drive again and get down there faster, because I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here for another hour watching me land on a planet.
Throttle drive is now.
I don't want to be here for another hour landing on this planet. Oh, he's using his computer. I do have another friend who is supposed to be showing up to watch the stream, and I guess he wasn't home and was having issues getting it to work on his phone, so he will probably pop in soon. What are you using to watch? Also, since I have not set up a poll or anything, and again, I'm not sure who all's watching, so I want to hear you in chat at least say, hi, I'm watching you. I have a few other games that I'm probably going to stream here in a little bit. I really like this game. It's actually the whole reason I decided to start streaming. I just think it has such amazing possibilities. I also have been considering streaming Warframe, which is a game I've been playing with some friends for a while, and I quite enjoy. It's like Space Ninjas, so I'm sure quite a bit of you would probably enjoy it. I also have a game called Hue, which is a color-based like puzzle platformer. It's pretty interesting. I played a little bit of it. And I have a brand new game I haven't played at all called 3 out of 10. My boyfriend was playing it, seemed really interesting, so I've just kind of been waiting to stream. I thought it would be fun to stream my first time playing so you guys can see how terrible I am at it. Terrible at a lot of games, but I still play them. Oh, there you go. Welcome to the chat. Better slow down a bit before I crash into the planet, and some headlights might help too. Ooh, it looks like there may be a storm here. You might get to see my ship get blown up. I have a video that will be going up on my YouTube in the next few days, hopefully, about a funny event that happened a few weeks ago in this game that you guys should check out when it goes up. It is pretty amusing in my opinion. Terrible aim.
Landing automated. Landing complete. Engines are off. Weapons system is off.
Alright, time to play Santa. Space Santa. Okay, gift for Amelia. No, wow, I completely, yeah, misread that. Annalisa. Yeah. Annalise? Is that a type of, lubrication? Yeah, don't want anybody to get in my ship while I'm delivering presents and steal it from me. Ooh, yay, low gravity planet. Bouncy, bouncy. I wonder if they're gonna have like super gravity planets that like make it where you can barely move or something.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Seems like a weird place to drop off Christmas presents, but yeah, let's go for it. Take your gift. No, that is totally Annalisa. Just saying.
I thought it was Annalisa.
Could be Liza, that is true. Why do you hate me right now? Oh, there we go. Oh, come on! And again, nothing to buy here. That's weird. I swear my character is not drunk. He just tripped. It happens. You should see him going down steps. I'm not sure what is going on with my cat. It is acting strange. Huh. There are people in global chat. Maybe just nobody's talking. Oh, windstorm. So loud. Get him the ship. Oh, yeah, that's my bed back there in case I wanted to sleep on my ship. Looks super comfy. Now, this is a really small ship. They have a lot of different... I mean, I've seen games with more different types of ships, but they have a fair amount. I'm hoping I can maybe find one of the bigger ships to show off a bit. They have ships that can be that need multiple people to actually pilot them effectively. Get off this planet before that storm gets any worse. Yes, the physics of storms can actually affect your ship and blow you around or reduce visibility to 0, making it very difficult to avoid objects and mountains and buildings. Towards our next destination, back to the planet Microtech. I feel like I'm not doing the greatest selling this game.
Yeah, great.
This server is being a bit weird. It happens occasionally. I'm coming, Kathy.
Auto drive is now on.
They classify this game as a space sim. I feel like maybe I need to drop the volume level of the game. Is anybody else, is it too loud? I can adjust it down if I need to. If it's coming through as loud as it is for me, sometimes it's a little loud. What the hell? I swear this is, what the? Okay. That was a little strange, but alright, we'll go with it. Let's increase speed, maybe I can actually get there quickly.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, after I finish delivering these last two packages, I may load up a different server and see if it's working a little better, see if I can show you a few of the bigger ships, and then we'll probably call it an evening for this game. Probably missing all the interesting stuff because my chat doesn't seem to be working. Excuse me. Now, you may notice that my engine throttle is basically all the way to the top. You see that little bar moving up and down? That's where my throttle is set to, but my actual speed bar is not going nearly as high as I have the throttle set to. That is due to the friction and gravity of the planet and its atmosphere. If I were in space, it would continue climbing until, you know, it hit the highest velocity it could reach. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna go into an armistice zone and get arrested for shooting. Yeah, come on, people. Everybody, if you're bored, at least talk in chat. Make funny jokes. Of course, all the glitches that are happening in the game right now aren't the really funny ones that make me laugh. I guess I got all those out of the way when, you know, I wasn't letting people watch me play.
Landing complete.
Boom! Perfect landing. I know, it was amazing.
System is off.
should just hire me to be the Christmas Santa, because I'm badass. Of course, I don't need this one, I need the one under you, so I'm sure there's nothing breakable in that one. Was not expecting that. That was new. There may be something explosive in that box. Oh, normal gravity. Can't go bouncing around the surface. I know, that was a pretty amazing landing. I enjoyed that one. But it's been the most exciting thing I've done so far was landing the ship.
Need something?
Something just does not look right about these people.
You know, living the dream.
Wow. Yeah. Exciting. I'm gonna back away from you. Yeah, just screw it. I'm gonna wait until I switch servers. The server is just being janky. They're still working on a lot for this game. Technically, the universe isn't fully persistent yet. They need to be able to mesh all the servers together, and you know, I'm not. I mean, Earth doesn't exist in this game, so I'm just gonna say yes. I mean, it seems about appropriate to what we would I mean, don't know if the suits give them any super jump ability. But I am hoping for pilotable mechs in the coming future. I've not heard any rumors or anything. Just saying, they should add it. What? Okay. I was about to say, I'm out of hydrogen fuel. That would have been bad.
Take off.
You know, unless you just wanted to live here in this spot. It looks like we're heading back to the capital of Microtech, which is New Babbage, if it'll let me set my destination. Each one of the 4 actual planets in this system are owned by a mega corporation. There's Microtech, ArcCorp, Hurston, and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. So they kind of own the planets. He's just really, you know, fit. He's always running everywhere. He's in good shape.
Not to get right.
Of course, I gotta be flying like directly up into the sun. That's helpful. Ah. Alright, looks like we're out of the atmosphere. Just let my ship keep on driving itself. Gotta go check on the cargo and all that, you know. It's a nice view. Yes, and if I wanted to, I could open up one of the hatches and jump out of this ship and be floating in space. I'm not going to do that right now, but I could. Alright, now we're heading back to the city I started the stream from. Oh geez, okay, he is not supposed to be getting out of his chair right now. This has been one of the issues they're working on fixing, where they will sometimes just stretch their legs. That could have been bad. I like how they actually show like the thrusters. Sorry, I'm easily amused. Space game. Okay, last present to deliver. Let's get it done.
Landgear deployed.
You know, the sad thing is that all I'm carrying right now is my armor and my helmet, a multi-tool, and a sidearm that I haven't even shot anybody with yet. Like, they have a lot more weapons and grenades and neat stuff like that. I've been worried about trying to figure out how to keep making money before I worry about buying a whole bunch of extra stuff. I've been learning how to do trade runs, package delivery missions. They have mining. You know, you can either mine from a ship in space, you can mine from your ship on the planet, and then you can mine on foot with your multi-tool, and you can mine from special vehicles like the ROC, or ROC, which stands for like Remote Ore Collector. You get different things doing the different types of mining. So that's what I've been worried about learning. So next comes combat and all that fun stuff. What kind of name is Ganya? Give me country of origin. I mean, I suppose it could be an alien, but I haven't ran into any of the aliens yet in this game. I don't really think they have them in yet. I could be wrong. I'm a lot I haven't got into in this game. But in the future, there will be various alien species. I think right now I've heard of an avian variety, so they are kind of like bird people, and the Banu merchantmen, which I have no idea what they're supposed to look like, but yeah. I haven't got to play Death Stranding yet. Hopefully I will soon. It's gonna have to wait until, you know, we're all clear of the virus, but my cousin was talking about coming to visit and bringing Death Stranding for me to give a try, but, you know, since we are now in quarantine for at least 2 weeks, and probably a little longer, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Yes, I am landing on top of a building. Well, I'm at least gonna attempt to land on top of the building. No promises. This one's not as smooth as the last one. You can kind of see the wind is blowing my ship off course a little bit. I have to try and compensate for that. This sucks. Jeez.
Take off.
Oh god.
Landing complete.
Oh god. I'm still not sure if it's safe to be parked here. It looks like it's trying to push me off the top of the building. I'm gonna leave my engines running this time, so hopefully my ship kind of stabilizes itself. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Oh god, it's hard to walk. Getting water all over my visor. Jeez. Sounds really windy in here. But really quiet. Oh no, there's the sound again. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Alright. Time to land this bird. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I didn't almost just get blown into a building or anything. Barely see anything. Damn it, where's the spaceport at? Found it. I really hate to go through all the trouble of landing at the spaceport before I try and show you other things, but if I don't, I'm gonna have to reclaim my ship, and that's gonna take like 5 minutes, and I don't want to just be sitting here for 5 minutes doing nothing. That's just boring. Because, you know, all this has been terribly exciting, I'm sure. And thank you for all of your patience and sticking through it. And also, I'm glad, like, most of you missed my 20 minutes of, you know, messing up terribly. I mean, I'm having a good time. I was actually a little nervous about doing this for the first time. And with everything that's been going on, I wasn't sure if I would actually be able to stream today or not. I have a lot going on and a lot on my mind currently, but it's nice to be able to chill out for a bit. You never realize how bored. Oh, geez.
50%.
Yeah, don't want to run out of hydrogen fuel. That's what allows your spaceship to fly like it is now. The quantanium fuel is what you use for the quantum jumps or the long distance travel. I'm almost there, I promise. The contact land.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Anybody have any opinions on what game they might like me to play after this? Is it just me, or does my ship look kind of Christmassy? Ah, they're gonna make me land in one of these hangars. Put down a landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I bet this is one of the big hangars like they made me land in the other day, where it's just like way too big for the ship I'm currently in. Whew, careful. Yeah, fuck this storm. I shouldn't have used that word, but it is what it is. Okay, so this isn't like one of the huge hangars they had me in yesterday, but it's still one of the bigger ones.
Landing automated.
Make them do the hard part. Actually, that was like the easiest part of this whole trip. Alright, now we
Landing
use
complete.
power
Does it
off.
say?
Shut off our little ship here. Hop on out. Okay, still pretty big hangar. I mean, that's a tiny little ship. It doesn't need this huge place that takes me like an hour to run across. I find the sound the elevator makes to be very satisfying. It's been really nice to have all of you guys come hang out with me for a bit. I'm sure we're all dealing with this epidemic and stuff in our own way, and it's nice to feel like we at least kind of have a connection. Oh god, I'm trapped in the elevator. Oh my god. Oh, well, maybe push the door open button? No? No? Let me out! Alright,
Tired of travel? Why not
gonna
land?
store my ship so that I don't have to file a claim for insurance when I log back in. No, don't. Ow! Yeah, that just happened.
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on.
Now I can't store it. I can. Fine. Go ahead and claim it. Take your 2 minutes and 15 seconds. That's not bad.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Gonna see if I can find a couple interesting bigger ships to show you real quick, and then I guess we'll call it a night for the Star Citizen, but yeah, I find it to be an interesting game. They haven't really got to add in like all the missions you'll have and all the gameplay yet, but what they're talking about having in it seems really interesting. We might take a short intermission soon, as I probably should go to the restroom. Um, Everybody could probably use a short break, I'm sure. I am planning on streaming for another half an hour until 8. Who knows? I might go a little longer than that. As long as people are interested in watching and I have nothing better to do, I'm happy to stream. I'm surprised that this has taken almost 2 hours, though. And here comes my cat. So if everything goes crazy, it's probably because the cat jumped on my keyboard. She's notorious for that. Actually, all my cats like to jump on my keyboard. Some of them like to sit on the keyboard.
Erica.
Yeah, Erica. Alright, let's see if anybody interesting is on the server. Come on. The heck? Put your helmet on. Okay, see, it's lying. You got your helmet on. Alright, well, it looks like global chat is having some issues, or at least on my end. That might be why things are so quiet. Huh. Alright, well, I guess, next time I will show you some of the bigger ships. Alright. I guess we're going to go on to an intermission, because I need a restroom break, and I will go ahead and switch over to another game when I come back. So, say about a 5-minute intermission, and see you guys here in a bit. Well, I am back at the computer now. Going to load up this new game and we can get started. I'll bring up the video feed in just a second after I get some of this set up and ready to go. And while I'm busy doing that, please remember, if you haven't already liked, followed, subscribed, whatever you gotta do, please take some time to do that. It would be much appreciated. Alright, here we are on my Warframe account. Exciting, I know. This is one of my favorite frames. This is Equinox, but not who I'm going to be playing as right now. Probably. Could be. We'll find out. Maybe I should check what missions I'm going to do before I decide what frame I want to be. Let's see what we have going on today. A bunch of stuff I need to catch up on.
Welcome.
Alright. Maybe I will go ahead and
Coming
use
up
Equinox. Let's go to Mercury. Actually, no. Let's go to Mars. Switch from one space game to a different space game. I'm gonna set this match to solo. And survival. Yep. I think that's what I want to do. Might need to work on a different overlay for this particular game because I realize my social media accounts are kind of over the chat.
hunts for
Yeah,
supplies.
it might be fine.
The
I don't know.
alarms to start.
We'll find out. Alright. Time to be a ninja. Nope. Yeah, gotta hack the console.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your look for personal life support modules by fallen enemies. Life support incoming.
God, the enemies are so slow today. Ah, hero.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating time.
I was hoping for more of a challenge. Whoop. Enemies are going to find it difficult to get close enough to me.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
I'm using an ability that creates an aura of slash damage around my character. And based off the damage I do, I can recast the ability and deliver all the damage to split up amongst whatever enemies remain in the area of effect. It can also be used to destroy boxes as well. Each time an enemy comes within range of my slash aura, basically, it drains some amount of energy from me. So, I mean, in theory, if I collect enough energy, I could sustain this indefinitely. higher level enemies won't die instantly, but the aura is still quite useful. Now we'll try out some of Equinox's night form. Now, unfortunately, her aura doesn't immediately kill things, but it does reduce the amount of damage they do, and I have an aura I can release to heal nearby allies based off the damage I do. She also has a cool ability where she can freeze things in place and deal with them at her own leisure. And we better go ahead and activate life support. Getting a little low.
Support activated.
When you switch from night to day form, you're able to get a short speed boost that degrades over time. Damn lightning beams.
Delivered another life support capsule.
Cephalon fragment. Oh, I already scanned it. Well, glad I wasted my time for that. Boom, extraction. You can actually play this game with a group of up to 4 people on a single mission. They also may have added certain missions that you can have more than 4 people in. It's been a little bit since I put a lot of time and effort into this game, but I really do enjoy it. Just a lot of other things going on at the same time. So this is a pretty cool Warframe in my opinion.
It's time for
I tend to use the day form a lot more than the night form, but with the right group, the night form can be super helpful. And it also depends on the type of mission you're running, of course. Here are actually all the frames, I own. At least down here till Zephyr, the rest are ones I have either owned and sold or haven't gotten yet. And they have quite a few varieties. A lot of different play styles. Here is Limbo. He's generally frowned upon by most people who play Warframe, though as of late I think he's been, getting some of the credit he deserves, but it also depends on the person playing them, because you can choose to be a real jerk to other players in this game when playing as Limbo. Let's see here. Trying to figure out exactly what kind of mission I want to do. Let's do this mobile defense. That's a good one.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
I just rift walked, which sent me to a place known as the Rift, which is slightly out of phase with the rest of reality. So while I'm here, most things can't damage me, but also I can't attack things that are out of phase with me either.
Find one and patch me in.
But I can easily phase back in and resume attacking. And when I rift walk, it leaves behind a portal, which other allies can walk through and join me in the rift. Can be quite handy, but can get annoying when you have a Limbo that is dodging attacks and you accidentally walk into the portal and can't attack anything. Fortunately, you can actually leave the rift anytime you want by doing a roll by double tapping shift, so it's not as big of a deal, but a lot of people did not know that you could do that, and so sending them into the rift, you could basically make it where they couldn't do anything. Let's head towards our target. I'm just gonna ignore the enemies for now, because I don't need to kill them. Plus it slows me down. I should be taking the time to look for Daedon, but I want to show you what Limbo can do.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Now, the part I like about Limbo is the fact that he can protect a large area
This will take a while.
by throwing the entire area into the rift, and then freezing all enemies that have came into the rift. So basically, I have a huge defense bubble. Ranged attacks from the outside cannot hit anything inside, and vice versa. So I have this defense target completely locked down right now.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
And while in the rift, characters regain their energy over time, so I can basically keep this up indefinitely. Fortunately, I only have to keep it going for 14 more seconds.
Finished here. Move on.
Now I've trapped all these enemies in the rift and left them frozen. Even if I unfreeze them, they can't attack me. That can become an issue when you're playing with a group and accidentally send some into a different phase and don't realize it.
Prepare
And
to defend.
I've tried to attack people and been like, why am I not doing any damage? And then realized, oh yeah, I sent them out of phase.
This will take a minute.
Upon entering the rift, enemies take a small portion of damage as well. Now, I don't have to freeze time in the void. I can let them come in. It does still protect from ranged attacks. Nothing can shoot me in here that is not already in here.
All data logs indicate that there is an Orokin artifact somewhere here. Take it out, defend it, and then we can leave. Artifact found. Defend it until the extraction team arrives.
No problem. Yeah, Cataclysm slowly ticks away and gets smaller as time progresses. I have a special mod that works only on Limbo that increases the time that Cataclysm stays up according to how many enemies I kill.
Continue to defend.
Seems like they're attacking something other than me.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
That is odd.
Complete.
Now, Limbo isn't particularly a tanky frame, unfortunately. But to make up for that, he is able to avoid damage for the most part, so I like him. He's also fairly agile, but not so much so that I lose control of him. Oh, come on. There we go. that is some of what Warframe has to offer. It's a pretty fun game. It's a lot more fun, in my opinion, to play with a group of people than just by myself. But, you know, people are busy and not online, so I get that. There are a lot of different game modes. You've only seen a small part, which is me fighting in my frame. Besides these frames that we have to fight in, each which have their own abilities and different things like that. You have your operator as well. You saw him a little bit earlier when he popped out during the mission. He is what controls the Warframe and has his own abilities. You can see your operator in here. So tiny. You have room over here.
Disgusting, is it not, Operator? Ordis would enjoy
Purging this.
Cleaning this room, but sadly this vile mass serves you and your warframes. A necessary evil.
Yeah. Room in your ship covered in infestation. You know, that does not look good to me, but apparently there is something about this that allows you to use your
I cannot explain
Warframe.
it, Operator. As you know, I have sustained memory system damage. Ordis recommends leaving at once and welding the door shut.
I'm also not sure why the underneath is a fish tank. Just saying. They did not cover that in any of the information. And over here on the other side is your personal quarters. I have a mission to do by touching that, but I am not doing it right now. Now this is actually a fish tank. I caught these fish, and you can see some of them. And then some more over here. The two fish tanks are connected behind it. I had some robot fish in there too, but I'm not seeing any right now. There's an infested one in the background. Me. My little floofle, isn't it adorable? And then the shelf with the thingy I put on it. I don't know why I put that one there. I should have put a different one. But yeah. And then you also have access to your railjack, which is like a larger ship that you can use in battle that can be piloted by up to 4 people. I haven't really gotten to do a whole lot of railjack missions yet, but I will soon.
We have already won.
Like I said, it's quite a big ship. You got some gun turrets down there, and over there, I believe. I'm not sure if this is actually a thing. I believe this is the Archwing launcher, and the Archwing is another thing you get, which is basically a small jetpack-like thing that allows you to fight in space and in atmosphere and fly around. It's not easy to show you what that's like without doing an Archwing mission, and I probably won't do that tonight, but there's always future.
Hey kiddo, what took you so long?
Attempting to perceive. Cognition algorithms fail to prove a negative. Something touches me. Impossible.
Creepy artifacts. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting things going on in this game. hopefully next time I stream, my friend will be on, because he is much further along in the game, and probably can show us a lot more than I can by myself. Alright, well, I think I am going to call it an evening. It was nice to stream for everyone, and I hope that I get to do this again. I actually had quite a bit of fun, so I will try to stream again next Sunday at the same time, and hope to see some of the same faces and even more of you. Alright, well, going to start closing down things. If anybody wants to ask any questions in chat or, you know, anything like that, I will be happy to answer what I can or all that fun stuff. I'll give you a few minutes if anybody wants to say anything before I actually fully shut down the stream. Oh, and I guess I should throw this out there again. Feel free to like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. If you didn't notice, which I hope you would have, in the bottom left hand corner are my social media accounts. They are poorly developed at the moment, but I promise they will have new content and be upgraded as I go. This was kind of a spur of the moment decision, and while I have been doing some preparation and research, there's still a lot I have to learn, obviously. So bear with me, and who knows what will happen. Alright, good evening, everyone.